Welcome back to Metal Detecting Wisconsin. I'm at a old foundation. There's this was the like cottage or house part of it, and then up the hill a little ways is a barn foundation. I visited this site years ago with the E-track. Never found much brass and copper pieces and a bunch of iron, but didn't find anything too promising. That's probably 7-8 years ago that I was here. So I thought I'd bring the Knox out today and see if I could find anything with the Equinox. Just got re-permission from the owner, and he said it would be okay if I looked around again. I just got the first good signal. It's a 16 on the Equinox, and it's a 1920 dog tax tag in the shape of the state of Wisconsin, from the county that I'm in right now, which is Washington County. So we'll get at it. Hopefully I'll have something decent to show you today. This was a 21-22, coming in pretty solid. Down probably, what's that, 6 inches, 7 inches. I got a buckle. Doesn't look too old. Got chrome plating on it or something. This was a solid 21. You can see why. Nice and round, and probably like aluminum, some kind of makeup case. Cashmere. Colgate, if that's the name of the town, that's real close to where I'm at. Just a few feet away from where I got the little makeup case. Looks like a lipstick tube. I have to really check this area. Hopefully this is somewhere where some lady dumped her purse. This was jumping around between 19 and 22. I wanted to mention too, this foundation is probably 1850s, 1860s, which is about as old as you're going to get in my county. There's not too many other places that are that old. Most of the land was surveyed in the 1840s, so, and they're hard to find. Not too many cellar holes around, been plowed under or whatever. They're just not that easy to find. Got another buckle. This one's coming in 21 to 24. Kind of figured it wasn't going to be roundness, but I think it's brass or copper. And yet another buckle. This one looks old though. Might have a little bit of bling on it, and it looks kind of fragile, so I'm not going to rub it too much. This was jumping 19 to 21. So oval shape, round shapes, they don't jump around as much. But it's kind of a cool find. It looks pretty old. I rechecked the hole. It's getting the same numbers. I got a pair of those buckles. This is the second one that came out. Exact same thing. Not sure what they are. Shoe buckle or something. Maybe they lost a pair of shoes right here. This was a jumpy 19, 20, 21, 22. Can't be on an old site without digging a spoon. So it looks like brass or copper. Clean it up and see if there's any kind of markings on it. Just wanted to show you this. The old hand pump. The owner's got some barnwood stacked up here. There's the old barn foundation. One interesting thing about there's the Knox. One interesting thing about this owner is he said, what are you going to do with any iron that you find? And I said, I usually just take it out and throw it in the garbage. And he goes, well, make a little pile of it. Because he goes, I use iron. He goes, I don't care what conditions. And I use it for, he welds up, makes different pieces of art and stuff with it. So I thought that was kind of cool. He only lives 10-15 minutes from my house. So I told him, well, at the end of the year when I clean my buckets out, if I have any interesting iron pieces, I'll make sure I box them up and set them on your porch. So he was pretty happy about that. He was going to get all different varieties of stuff. So I found this, eyeballed that chain laying on the ground, and that's one other piece of iron that I dug so far. I don't seem to be digging as much iron with the Equinox, but if I spot it or if I do dig it, I'm definitely going to leave it here for him. So you can see this is pretty old and it's starting to deteriorate and pile in on itself. So I'm going to take a little lunch break and get at it for about another hour and a half. Hopefully I can get a coin out of here. I'm not sure if any of you noticed when I was doing the videos of the finds and showing you a couple of times the Equinox. Wanted to show you one thing that I added to it. It's this arm cuff. It's called a repair kit for the GPX Eureka and Sovereign, I think. I don't know about how yours is holding out, but that foam piece that was on the bottom of the arm cuff here just pretty much shredded for me and fell off, so I took it off and ordered this off eBay for like 25 bucks. It's got the Minelab logo on it. I thought I was going to have to cut some holes in it for the arm strap, but it seemed to work fine just bringing them up through these holes that were already here. So far it's holding out pretty good and looks nice. So if anybody wants one, you can probably find it on eBay or maybe at one of your local dealers. I just picked this up. This was in the low 20s, fairly consistent. Part of a clock or something, brass, copper, I think. This was low 20s, jumping around. Got a pocket knife. What's left of a pocket knife. This was coming in a solid 30. Thought I had a quarter or a silver dime, but I think I got like the outside of a watch, maybe. This little round, looks like might have been the winder thing, broke off right away when I got it out of the ground, but it appears to be silver plated, or it could be sterling silver too. I don't know. I'll have to clean it up and see. But got some like reading around the edge and pretty silverish looking. That's too bad. Thought I had a coin. Okay, I'll get at it. I got about 20 minutes before I'll be done for the day. This was coming in 23, 24, 25. It was pretty deep. I saw that edge like that and thought, oh, I thought I had a large cent or something, but nope. I figured a large would be a little bit higher numbers, but it's got like a, I don't know what this thing is, like a pin on the back kind of, but it says warranted on the top and something else below it. I'm not sure what that is, but got some kind of decoration on it. It's one of those cruel finds. You see the edge of something round like that, I think you got a nice button, but this could be something cool. We'll clean it up and see what it is. Here's a wrap up of the hunt. I just want to mention that this was a hunt that I did in the spring, and I'm just now posting the video first part of, or end of August here. Just haven't had time to put together the videos, so just thought I'd show you what I did find there. As you saw all this stuff come out of the ground, but a couple of them that I want to highlight here is this big brass or copper plate. It actually is probably the plate that came off the box for marshmallows, of all things. And they were made in Chicago. So chocolate marshmallows, I guess is what it is. And this dog tag here is 1920 dog tag for the county that I live in and that I'm detecting in most of the time. So that's it. I'm gonna start getting at it here again. My kids are back in school and the weather's starting to cool down. The ground is nice and soft because we got a ton of rain, so there should be pretty decent detecting conditions. I'm gonna try to get in the water a few places here and we'll see what we come up with. Hopefully I'll have some videos for you to watch this fall. Thanks for watching.